Alright, Pisces, two fish, here we go. It's the Soulmate Energies update for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading, may or may not resonate with you, okay? The energies that come in are what come in, alright. But if you found Steve's Love Tarot, the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay, Pisces, here we go. Here's my pre-shuffle. I talked to the universe. I said, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Pisces under the current energies here. Okay. I told you last time I did an energy update for you. It's been a little bit. I said somebody made a decision. I went back and checked my title. I didn't watch the video. But, yep. Eight of Wands. There's forward movement coming here. I've been telling you that in your weekly reads too. You want to see? I'll show you. But there's never light without shade. Okay? That's not bad. Relax. Keep your two fish tattoos firmly planted on your chair. Alright? Your butt tattoos. Here we go. Eight of Wands. Communication. Knight of Cups. Coming towards you. Two energies of communication coming towards you. Love related. Someone really has some feelings for you. Page of Wands. Crossed by the Queen of Wands. It's communication that something's hidden. All right, it's not as bad as what I told Gemini the other day in their reading, but it is. I've got 7 swords, 8 swords, and 7 pentacles here. There's no devil here. There's a star. We don't get a star unless there's been a tower. Okay, so something's happened on someone's side. The tower comes before the star in the tarot. So the fact that the star is here, bookending this 8 of Wands, tells me that a tower has happened. Somebody's coming towards you. I think, very minor shade here, with the Queen of Wands, Fakey McFakerman, crossing my Page of Wands, which is direct communication. Page of Wands is communication right at you. The pages usually are, you know, aside from the fact they occasionally might be spying. It depends on the energy. I think somebody's going to hold back a little bit, though. They're not going to tell you about this tower. Whatever the tower was that happened before this star. This star tells me, because it's bookending the 8 of Wands, that communication is imminent. It's coming. All right? Let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Somebody has made a decision here, and it's to come toward you. Yes. I'm not that worried about the 7 of Swords and the 8 of I think it was the 8 of Swords or whatever it was. I think they're just getting in their head a little bit. They might be a little worried about it. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm shuffling the deck right now. We'll see. Those may have all the main core energy of the pre-shuffle is somebody's coming towards you. I'm just worried about Fakey McFakerman there a little bit with that 7 of Swords. I think they just might not give you all the information or tell you all of how they feel. I don't know. You've been waiting a while for this. I know a lot of you have. This first card is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? We're here because of the Knight of Wands. Again, an energy coming towards you like a fucking freight train. We're going to see this in just about everybody's reading. You're all part of the same cycle. It's the same filling in the pie all the way around. You're just a slice of it. The Pisces slice, the 12th slice, the two fish. It's a little fishy tasting. Anyway, right here is the Knight of Wands. Yep, they're coming towards you. But it's an in and out energy. It's an energy that can get out as fast as it comes in. Okay? It's a little bit of emotional immaturity. It explains that page the Page of Wands that we had in the pre-shuffle. Let's see. What comes after the cut? What do we got? Yep. 10 Pentacles. That energy blending with the Knight of Wands tells me somebody's moved away from what was 10 Pentacles on their side, and they're coming toward you. Yep, it's all coming up nice. Rainbow right here on the card. Okay. Somebody's made a decision here to come towards you. They still have, but I got that in my last reading. This energy was here in my last reading. I suspect they're getting in their head. I don't know why they're getting in their head. Most of what they've done on their side and the growth is because of you. So I don't know here. Let's see. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Pisces universe. Tell me what to tell these two fish. Give me a reading. What do we got here? Give me a reading. All right. The overall energy of our reading after all that shuffling and all that yammering about two fish and telling you stuff is that 10 of Pentacles. It came back. That Ten of Pentacles is a very important card. Repeating messages, very important. What's crossing this? Love. My God, somebody really loves you. I mean, seriously, that energy hit me like a ton of bricks. My God, somebody really loves you here. Somebody's coming to bring you, and the Queen of Cups gives the full cup. Somebody sees this Ten of Pentacles with you. All right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Again, I can't discount the Seven of Swords. That was in the pre-shuffle. We're gonna do a reading. Don't worry. We're on it. All right, here we go. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person feels and their emotions in the 3D. All right, and I'll dig. Right here is how they feel about you in the soul, not what they show you, not what they tell you, because it's nonsense. Right here's the hidden energy, what the universe wants you to know, and I'll tell you. It's red with the energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will, okay? I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards. If I think we need to extend it, I will. I do not know yet. I'm getting a very strange energy here. I'm getting an energy of you two. It's what I've been getting. And a lot of it is because we're leaving a bubble of a very big energy cycle that's ended. Everybody here on by the 17th of March has 1 foot in the new cycle. And the new cycle is very different. It might make this person nervous because it feels like, yeah, I can do this. It's got an energy of, yeah, I can do this. I'm worried about that Seven of Swords. I'm not going to lie to you. But let's find out. What's the energy around the connection right now? 9. What did I tell you? What did I fucking tell you? Yeah, I can do this, but they're worried about it. The energy around the connection right now is worry. That's what I get. Pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. Why are they worried? It almost feels like that fear of success. It almost feels like they know you're awesome, they know you're great, they're ready to come towards you. It looks like there's been a tower and they've taken care of things on their side, or have been. I know they have been because I've been pulling on this for a while. And your energy's tied to Leo energy in this cycle. You don't have to know a Leo. Your person doesn't have to be a Leo. It's Leo energy. You're tied to that angle of the cycle, okay? Basically, slice number 5 is tied to slice number 12, you. Okay, that kind of thing. And that's a tense angle, okay? 5 is an odd number. It's a tense angle a little bit, 5 and 12. It's not exactly a cross kind of a thing. It's a little off from a cross. So you're slightly different from your counterpart there on the other side, but it is the same kind of someone who's not really understanding their feelings. An easy way to put it. I don't know. Let's see what their feelings are. How do they feel in their emotions? Yeah, see? It's the King of Wands. It's exactly right. It's the Burger King. It's somebody who isn't quite understanding their feelings. The King of Wands denies that they love. So as an analogy, it's an energy of someone who just goes out and flirts and bangs someone. Even if they fall in love with that person while they're banging them, they don't admit it to themselves. They don't understand that feeling because to them it's let's just move on to the next one kind of a thing. I'm not saying your person's like that. I'm trying to describe the energy here. It's someone who doesn't understand their feelings, yet the energy around them, the core energy is saying go, go, go. It's cool. You can do it. All right? It's a little bit of Seven of Swords energy here in a way. It's ego-based energy. There's some ego at play here. I don't know why that is. We're going to find out. I'm going to clarify. How do they feel about you in the soul? Not what they show you, not what they tell you. 10 Swords. What is that? It's red with the swords don't belong in the soul, first of all. But 10 of Swords, very interesting. It's red with the 9 of Swords. I would have rather it be red with an Ace of Swords. But it's red with a 9 of Swords. So these two go together. We got a nice gray color match on it. What is that? What is that energy? They either feel that it's over, that there's too much damage here, that maybe there's something that needs to be cleared up. It could be that. Or they just feel like they feel there's guilt. That's what I'm feeling. Guilt is how they feel about you in the soul. They feel guilty. I don't know about what. You might, but that's the energy. That's why it took me a minute to pinpoint it. That's why they're pacing the kitchen, and that's why they're putting up a front. They're fronting a little bit in the emotions. Yet they're coming towards you. See, I told you that 7 of Swords and 8 of Swords would reveal itself. It's mostly 7 of Swords energy here. It's like a self-sabotage kind of thing. I don't know. There's guilt. I don't know why that is. We'll clarify. What's the message from the universe? What's the fickle old gal want to tell us, two fish? It's red with 9 swords, 3 pentacles. There's nothing here. They're worried about the fact that there's no foundation here. They have to start over again. There's some sort of energy of someone who has to start. Well, I'm going to have to start all over. Why would I go toward? I'm going to go toward Pisces. I love Pisces. I want to bang Pisces. They got their fish tattoos, one on each butt cheek. It's hot. I like it. I'm going to go there, get that. But there's nothing here. We got to start from zero. We got to build a foundation. They feel, again, it ties. All of this is what I'm telling you is in the energy. I have to translate feelings into words. It's not easy. Especially for 10,000 people, 20,000 in the case of Pisces. But there's guilt here. It's bleeding onto this, and it's almost like they feel bad that they didn't do this sooner, yet they don't seem to understand, because of this energy, that the cure for that is to do it now. Fine, if you should have done it sooner, do it now. Okay? Just because you should have quit smoking 10 years ago doesn't mean that you don't quit now. You can go ahead and quit now. It's fine. Yeah, you should have done it 10 years ago, but it's okay. You go, any time is good. All right, it's like that. All right, what's the potential final outcome here? This is going to be interesting to clarify. We're going to need the witches for this. What's the potential final outcome? Red with King of Wands, the Hermit. Yeah, it's an energy of someone ignoring it. Okay, I get it. I got it. I know what this is. This is someone who feel it bothers them what happened here with you. Okay? And apply it to your situation however you can. You're going to have to bear with me. This is tough energy to read. But I see through their shit. It's hard to see through the King of Wands bullshit sometimes. Right? They make you believe anything is possible. It's all ego-based energy. So it's really tough. Sometimes it's called a player card. It can be. He got a little black book the size of New York, right? He didn't expect to fall in love here with this, and he did, big time. And again, I'm not talking literal. I'm giving you analogies. Anyway, this is somebody who feels guilty for what happened here. And they're sad that there's no foundation, but they brush it off. They think they can live with it. The ego tells them, I can just live with it, but they can't because it bothers them. It bothers them a great deal. The energy of this right here is proof that they can't, which is why they come towards you. All right? That's why they come towards you. They think they can just brush it off and, you know what, fuck it. I'm good. I can live with it. I got this guilt. I can live with it. But they can't. They're wrong. It's bothering them. Okay. So that's why they come towards you. That's why we open with 8 wands and a Knight of Cups. It's sort of an fuck it moment. I think the tower that's around the tower energy that's around the star from the pre-shuffle is them coming towards you. We'll see. I got the witches here. Let's see what they say right here. Let's clarify 9 of Swords. Why is it here? I'm definitely right on reading that energy. I'm spot on there. I was very careful in analyzing what I was feeling, and I get it. I'm like, yeah, I love Pisces, but, you know, again, just an analogy here. But yeah, I love Pisces, and yeah, but I feel bad, you know, rather than go in and have to suck it up and put my ego down, maybe I should just let it go. You know, I can live with it. I'll be all right. And then 2 hours later, the camera scene changes, and they're pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey because they can't. Because they feel guilty in part that there's nothing here, that there's no foundation, that they should have picked you. Basically, I could phrase it that way. For some of you, that makes sense. 9 of Swords, why is it here? Very similar to Leo's person, I will point that out. That's why you're tied to Leo angle, like I said. And you don't even have to know a Leo, it's about energy. It's very similar. That person doing the same thing. I can live with it. Whatever. Missed opportunity, oh well, and then bullshit. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Let's go. Come on, universe. Let's go. 6 of Wands. Yeah, the 9 of Swords is here because they can't live with it. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of transformation. It's victory after a long battle, energy. This person thinks they can get past it, but they can't. All right, the affecting energy is the 6 of Wands. Everything's great. I can get past it. Woohoo, I'm the fucking victor. Ha ha ha, I'm fine. No, you're not. The base energy is, no, you're not. They're losing sleep over it, metaphorically speaking, or quite frankly, for some of you, literally. Why do I say that? In part because of the pre-shuffle, 8 Wands crossed by the Knight of Cups. Okay. I mean, the first 4 cards in the pre-shuffle were communication. Even that Queen of Wands, because it was crossing the Page of Wands, is just talking about a downgrade in communication more than anything else. And somebody who might not be totally honest with you. Well, this person can't be honest with themselves about their feelings, so they certainly can't be honest with you. The whole reading is clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. All right? They know that you're this. Yeah. What's on top? Strength. Again, same energy. They think they can get over it. They think this is no big deal. I'll just eventually stop staying up all night and thinking about it. They're wrong. They think they can have victory. They think they can get strength over this and just pull it together. And I can live with this guilt. I can live that there's nothing here. Pisces will be fine. Somebody else will bang those 2 fish tattoos. You know. No. And then when they start thinking about somebody else banging those 2 fish tattoos, that's when the 9 of Swords sets in even more. Goes in even deeper. Which drives the 10 Swords even deeper, because these two are tied together. And the reason I know that they're probably coming towards you isn't just the pre-shuffle. 8 of Wands crossed by the Knight of Cups. It's because when you're reading tarot, cards that are read together or cards that vibrate off each other, shall we say, you look for escalation. You look for forward movement. We go from the 9 to the 10, not the other way around. Okay? So, this is bullshit. This person's full of shit. The King of Wands is always full of shit. The King of Wands, I could read, it's not necessarily for your reading, but if I were pulling a reading for somebody and they asked me about a person, right? And I pulled, first card I pulled on that person was the King of Wands. First thing I would say to that person is, this person's full of shit. Don't believe what they're telling you, okay? Don't believe what they're showing you. Don't believe what they're telling you. They're full of shit. He always is. Says anything to get in someone's pants, kind of an energy right there. But really, it's just an ego energy here. Someone's ego, someone has to suck it up, eat some crow to come in and fix this guilt and build something with you. We know there's a lot of love here. We saw the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is underneath this. It's crossing this, the 10 Pentacles. So I know how they feel about you. I'm not stupid. That energy is here. I feel it for you because I have to swim in it. So I can tell you they love you. Abso-fucking-lutely. I do while I'm sitting here. So I can feel that. But the truth of the matter is, you know, this person's full of shit. They think, well, I can just brush this off. I'm all right. I'll be fine. Ego. Nope, you're not. You're not. Why is the strength here? I did not know that was there. It's a tower. Come on, you guys. Why am I your second favorite energy reader? Come on, I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. What did I just fucking pull? A tower. What have I been saying? Oh, they think they're victorious. Oh, they think they can get the strength over this 9 of Swords. No, they can't. It's going to cause a tower. It's what I've been telling you. This is why they come towards you. It's what I've been telling you about the new energy cycle we're in. It's blending with the North Node in Taurus. Both of those energies don't tolerate in and out. You're either in or out. And if you try to be in and out, like that Knight of Wands, why the fuck we're here, your person trying to be in and out, you get a tower. And this person's not going to live through too many of these towers. They're going to suck it up. I'm telling you, they're coming towards you. Most of you. I can't predict free will, but the energy is for sure. And the energy's dragging them with it. Tell me about this King of Wands energy here. Why is this here? Again, it's their ego a little bit. And that's really not a proper way to put it. It's just someone who's fooling themselves. Okay? It's something like that. And that's what this person's doing. They're free to come towards you. I get that in the energy. They could reach out anytime. Tell you how they feel. Anytime they want. I feel that. I feel that. That tower there tells me too something's about to happen. Yeah. They can't get past it. They can't brush this under the carpet. But they foolishly think they can. They're fooling themselves. Why is the King of Wands here? Tell me about this King of Wands. King of Wands crossed by the 8 of Cups. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. It's what I just told you. They've already walked away for something. They can come towards you. The energy is coming towards you. Okay? They're already past the 8 broken cups. She walking right here. They're walking, they're already in motion. It's a card of motion. It's a card that's already in motion here when it's with depends what card it's around, but when it's with something like the Knight of Wands who takes action, it's someone who's already taken action. All right? So they can come towards you, but they're just like, well, I'm going to have to, I can just live with it, fuck it. It's like chickening out at the last minute kind of a thing. I don't think, and that's going to land them in a tower. And that's good for you. I don't want you to be upset. That's good. Fuck them. If somebody wants to walk away from you, let them. They'll regret it. And in this case here, they'll really regret it when these bricks start falling on their fucking head. What's on top of the King of Wands? The Ten of Wands. What I tell you? I'll read the energy first, then I pull the cards. Everybody say it together. It's right there, 10 Wands. This person, and this 10 Wands energy blends with the strength energy here for some reason. I won't lie to you. These three cards go together. Okay? They think they got the strength to beat this Nine of Swords. They think they're victorious about it with that Six of Wands crossing. They're wrong. It creates a great burden for them, which causes a tower. It creates a huge burden for this person to not come towards you, to not be like this, or to be like this, I should say. I hope I'm explaining it properly. It's just somebody who's fooling themselves. There's a lot of guilt here about something. Maybe about their behavior, shame, guilt, when Ten of Swords falls in the soul. Could be about their behavior. Could be about something they said to you. There's something that happened. There's something that they feel bad about it. I could just phrase it like that. I'm talking to 20,000 people. It's tough. Okay? I'm doing the best I can. It's not like you're one person sitting across from me and I'm looking you in the eye and going, well, you said this, and this, and they said that, and that. I can't do that in a general reading. But you catch my, hopefully you smell what I'm cooking, right? You catch my drift? Why is the Ten of Wands here? 10 Pentacles. You recognize that? It's that. It's right there. It's a burden for them not to come towards you because you're the 10 Pentacles. You're the fucking whole reason we're here, right here, the overall energy of the reading. They're fooling themselves and they're acting the fool at the same time. And then the King of Wands always does. The King of Wands is an asshole who's always fooling himself, right? Carly Simon's You're So Vain walked into the party like he's walking onto a yacht, right? Whether the party's in the projects or not, it doesn't matter. It's a yacht, right? Big deal. Mr. or Mrs. Big Deal. In their mind, in their head. They're fooling themselves that they can get past this, that they can just, I'm just going to ignore it. I know I feel guilty. There's nothing here. I know I can. They can't. It's a huge burden, causes a tower. This is all wrong. This is with this person. It's all wrong. They're fooling themselves. In the soul is 10 swords. That's dangerous. 10 swords in the soul is very dangerous. Sometimes I would say that's in the right reading, not this reading. Let me make that clear. But in the right reading, that's someone who's suicidal. Okay? Well, this person in a way is committing suicide. It's self-sabotage on their 10 of Pentacles happiness. And they fucking know it. That dam is going to break. All right? We see it right here. 10 wands. You put 10 wands on top of a perfectly sound tower. That's heavy. It's what causes it to come crumbling down. Why is the 10 swords here? Tell me about their soul energy. This is a good reading. It's not surprising based on the energies right now. See, because you all have the benefit of knowing what I told you about the cycle ending, right? The major cycle. I'm probably one of the few people in the world who could even tell you about that. There's a few people who know about it out on YouTube who've been talking about it, but out on BoobTube. But it's a very big thing. If you don't know that it's happening, there's a feeling of loss after it. There's that limbo period in between, because it's not just a cut and dry. Right now you just have one foot in it and a little bit of another foot and it's still in the other one. But so do they. But they don't know what's going on. So for them, it just feels like, well, I could just, maybe it's easier if I'll just chicken out. I'll focus on something else. It's not going to work. Not in the new energy. And proof of that is that tower right there. Strength card on top of 9 swords. I could get past that. I could be victorious. I got strength. I'll get past this. I'll ignore it. Boom. And even 10 wands showing up here tells me. Because you're the 10 Pentacles. And they know it. This 10 Pentacles showing up in their emotions tells me they know it in the 3D. Okay? They want to bang them tattoos. All right, let's see what we got here. Tell me about the 10 Swords. I don't like 10 Swords in the soul. Oh, yeah. What have I been saying? Rewind. I say they're fooling themselves. That's the fucking title of this goddamn reading. They're fooling themselves. Is that what I said? That's what I said. 9 cups crossing the 10 swords. That is a dichotomy on crack. They're fooling themselves. You're their fucking 10 pentacles. I just got done saying. You're the 10 pentacles. It creates a burden for them to fool themselves that they can get past this 9 swords and just ignore this. I'll just let it go because I'm big chicken shit with a teeny weeny. I ain't got no balls at all. They ain't dropped yet. Nothing. Right? I'm just going to forget about this. No, they're not. Not with Queen of Cups crossing 10 Pentacles. Because the Queen of Cups is the card that's underneath here. It's fueling it. In fact, I'll take it out. And underneath that, just for fun, is the Ace of Swords. This Archangel Michael's sword of truth has already been rammed up your person's ass. They are well aware of what's going on here and how they feel. This whole reading is clarifying the biggest card of love that I can pull, the Queen of Cups, who gives the full cup, not like that King of Cups who's, you know, stingy with it. They feel this is powerful. And when we opened with 8 wands, communication, passionate, fast forward movement, crossed by the Knight of Cups, a big cup of love in the tarot. You're their 9 cups. You're their wish fulfilled. They're fooling themselves with this here. There's a lot of guilt. This is why the guilt is here. Because they don't have it yet. They're fooling themselves that they can just walk away from it, but they can't. The universe just wants you to know this. So when this person shows up, which for most of you they will, I'm telling you, I already read all the energy here. These cards are just pretty pictures for you. When this person shows up, you know, no matter what they tell you, you can multiply the love by 1,000. All right? If they show up and ask you about the weather, and I've been saying this to a lot of people, it's in the energy. They show up and ask you how the weather is at your house. You can infer from that there's a huge love, that the fact that they even showed up, and you can kind of chuckle, too. You can, because you know about this 9 of Swords that they thought they could get past. They thought they almost chickened out and didn't even come towards you. You can laugh your ass off at them, not out loud. You don't want to ruin their precious ego. But, you know, you can laugh that the tower went off. You can just say to yourself, ah, Steve's tower fell, huh? Yeah. Well, the weather in my house is sunny. How is it at yours? On top here is the 7 of Wands. They're fighting. This is everything they're doing. They're trying to keep it back. They're trying to keep it at bay. They're trying to keep the guilt at bay. They're trying to hold it back. Look at what he's doing. He's holding it back. I'm trying to keep the guilt at bay. It's a losing battle. We see it here. That's Steve's tower. Remember that. When this person shows up in front of you. Remember that. Because that son of a bitch will have fallen when they do. I'm telling you what's here in the energy. I'm reading this spot on. Why is the 7 of Wands here? 9 swords. You recognize the 9 swords? You want to see another one? It's right here. These cards are red with these cards. It's right there. And because they're keeping it at bay, because this block, why is that important? Somebody asked that. Pay attention. Why is this important? Because this block of cards is red with this block of cards. I've been harping on this block of cards saying that they're trying to get the strength up. They think they can get past this 9 of Swords, but they're full of shit. Steve's tower falls, and then they come because it's 10 wands of burden, because you're the 10 of Pentacles. This person just thinks they can live with it. I can live with this guilt or whatever happened between me and Pisces. I can live with it. I'm going to keep it at bay. And when they do, the energy comes full circle. Energy is cycles. It comes around. You're seeing the cycle in cards. It comes full circle back to the 9 of Swords. We start again. You are literally seeing the circle of energy. The cards are actually coming out to show you the cycle that's in play here. I've never seen the universe try so hard to show the viewer exactly what's happening. And there it is. The 9 swords right there. And it all starts again. Okay. 3 Pentacles. The universe says there needs to be a conversation here. There needs to be some sort of... It's almost the universe saying you're not on the same page. You need to get on the same page. And once you do, you'll see that you're on the same page. Okay? It's kind of what the universe is saying here. All right. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? I almost called it the Three Swords. Freudian slip, yeah. And here it is. It's back. Remember the card I was worried about in the pre-shuffle? It's right here. It's the Seven of Swords. Yeah. 7 swords crossing 3 pentacles. Somebody is almost determined to do everything in their power to sabotage this. Right now, also, beyond that, and they're failing. We already know. They're fooling themselves. But also, there's an energy around this 7 of swords. It's a deceptive energy. In other words, it's exactly what I just said to you. The universe is saying you're both not on the same page. You need to get on the same page. And once you do, you'll find out that you are on the same page. Everybody, see, because underneath that, I didn't know it was there, but it backs me up. It's the Ace of Swords. It's truth. I got the truth crossing a lie. So in other words, you're not on the same page, but if you guys have a conversation, you'll realize that you are. You'll realize that this 7 of Swords is in and of itself bullshit. Okay? The 7 of Swords from the pre-shuffle is everything I'm telling you here. It's this person who thinks they can just, I can live with the guilt. I can live with what happened. I'm going to keep it at bay. And it reverts back to the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords to 9 of Swords. I'm trying to keep the strength up. They think they can do this. They think they've got this. And they don't, because Steve's Tower lands right there. And in their emotions is 10 wands of heavy burden. All right, that's why they're up all night. This son of a bitch is going to break, because you are the 10 pentacles for this person. You know, you can only chicken out so long. I mean, why is the 3 of Pentacles here? What's on top? Yeah, the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, back and forth. Even it's read with strength. Even with this, I think I can get past this. I can live with it. I'm fine. I'm good at living with shit. You know, people, I'm fine. Even with that, they're not even convinced. That's why the Tower, that's why we jump to the power of a Tower here. Okay? These are major arcana up here. That's very powerful shit. All right? They're back and forth. Wishy-washy. Also, there's an energy here of the universe saying a decision needs to be made here. Somebody needs to make a decision. And while we're wishy-washy and they're thinking they can get past this 9 of Swords, a Tower is about to fall. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? Page of Swords. Yeah. It's read with the Tower. The Page of Swords is direct communication. Communication needs to happen here. We need to start from the bottom. That is a perfect energy to be read with the Tower. The Tower tears things down. We start over again. All right, we start from the bottom and we build on a solid foundation, right? The Tower falls so you can build on a brand new solid foundation. Well, that's what this is. This is building on a foundation, but we need a conversation here. We do, and it has to be a conversation that covers everything. And this card energy is blending off of, is vibrating like crazy off of this soul energy. So again, it goes back to the guilt, which is why they show up as a page. They show up as a page. We had the Page of Wands in the pre-shuffle. They show up as a page because there is a little tail between the legs here on some level. There's something here that they feel guilty about, or whatever happened between you guys is their fault in some way, or something they feel bad about what they said or what was said or what happened. I don't know. It just reads, guilt is a general term of energy. It just reads like that. And trying to suppress that with all this love here, and you being 10 of Pentacles twice, you're 20 Pentacles to this person. Right? Wow. Queen of Cups, most love I can pull, crossing all 20 of those Pentacles. This King of Swords, or King of Wands, I'm going to say it again. They're fooling themselves. And if that's not proof, there it is right there. There it is right there. And there it is right there with Steve's Tower. Tell me about the Hermit. I think we're going to see, we opened with forward movement. I think we're going to see it again. I don't know. I just think, I feel it in the energy. I feel the Hermit is about to go ting, light bulb go off and come out of the cave. The Hermit is just there to represent everything I've been talking about. They think they can just brush it off. It's easier, and it is easier to do that. It'd be easy just to forget about those 2 fish tattoos and butt cheeks, right? Forget about that. I'll just go to the mall or go to get some coffee or just go about my day. I put myself out on dating apps maybe or something. I don't know. I get for some of you, this person may still be with somebody, but they've checked out. And for others of you, they have actually left somebody. It's, you know, and they have been, that's been coming up in the energy. Or are planning to, it could be anything along those lines. Either planning to, about to, either way they've checked out. It's, you know, which is why it's easy, they think it's going to be easy to just forget about this, because then they have to eat their ego to come in and talk to you. What's crossing the Hermit here? Let's go, universe. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. See? I told you. Ace of Cups. Crossing the Hermit. They're full of shit. This bank of cards is red with these. They're fooling themselves. They're full of shit. And this cup is leaking like a sieve. Okay? It's leaking like a sieve. There's a lot of love here. I know that. The Queen of Cups right there. My God. It's amazing the amount of love that's here. What is this person doing? What do they feel guilty? Don't tell me. I don't need to know. But it's just a question for you to try to figure out. Why do they feel guilty? I bet a lot of you know why they might feel guilty or bad about something that happened, or something they said, or something that was said, or maybe it's just leaving you sitting, leaving you waiting. I don't know. What's on top? Told you. 10 Wands breaks, 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is fuck it, I'm going in. It's setting the intention to come towards you. Also tells me what I already said, because I read the energy first, and then I pull the cards. I keep saying that. Because it's true. I already said, for a lot of you, they've left something, or at the very least, they've checked out of it. Okay? They're letting go of 1 wand. It's setting the intention to come toward you. This is forward movement, you know, or at least the intention of it. This is not. This is them, again, no, I think I can brush this under the carpet. I think I can just live with this guilt, whatever it is. And I've been telling you this whole reading, they're full of shit. And it proved it all the time. Steve's tower falls and all that kind of stuff. They think they can, but they're wrong. It bothers them. And that's and proof of that is I throw an Ace of Cups here, which is leaking, because there's a universe saying, yeah, but Steve, there's a lot of love here. Yeah. And I get a card of the Hermit now stepping outside the cave door, yawning, and stretching, right? Fixing to come towards you. And then holy shit, I got 2 cards that want to come out together. I got the Death card and the Justice card. That's communication when it falls here, the Justice card, by the way. Death card is, again, this person saying, fuck it, I'm going in. This is death rebirth. It means that they do want their shot at the 10 of Pentacles. This Justice card that insisted on coming out with it tells me it's going to happen through communication. You don't get justice without communication. Either the judge swings the hammer, you get a letter in the mail, or you find out about something through someone else about somebody that did you wrong, or you find out about something that somebody feels bad about from the somebody. Either way, justice for Pisces. Energy is balancing here. You end the day of this happy. This is balanced energy. Balanced energy is always happiness to you in the 3D. That's what you get out of it. The universe always trying to balance energy. It gets balanced energy, which is stability for it, and you get happiness. So it's for the greater good of each party or each side involved. Right there. It's perfect. It's a perfect read, exactly backing up the 8 of Wands crossed by the Knight of Cups. All right? Also, the Death card and Justice together is a divorce, just so you know. The Death card and Justice together is a divorce. Add a Tower to it, it's a divorce for sure. There isn't a reader on the planet that wouldn't read these 3 cards if someone's married, as a divorce is either pending or happening or about to happen very suddenly, okay, or already happened. Sometimes the Death card with Justice or something like that, or the Death card with the 10 of Swords, all the cards are tied together. You have to look at the entire reading. Everything is connected. I tell you guys that all the time. I've been teaching you that since I got here. Everything is energy. And we're all connected. Everything is connected in a web of energy. It's called Dark Energy by Science. I wrote a whole article on it in my blog. You can read it if you want. But Regardless, it doesn't mean that it's evil. It's just the color of it. That's why they called it dark. They weren't very creative when they were naming the energy, okay? Let's all agree on that. But either way, I remember when they explained that once on the Science Channel. I love how they big bird stuff up on the Science Channel. And one of the scientists was there with all glee in his, well, we don't call it dark because it's evil. We call it dark just because we can't see it. And he thought that was great. He thought it was being really clever. And I thought, my God, I like to hope you lot are more clever than that. I would have called it something cool. You know, what the hell? Phoenix energy or something. That was something really neat. Give it a flashy name. Anyway, the bottom line here is, for those of you where your person's married, these 3 cards, because these energies are bleeding on here. It's all, the Hermit's tied to all this, so that's not good. But for you, my 2 fish, this Hermit comes out of the cave and comes towards you. It backs up the 8 of Wands crossed by the Knight of Cups in our pre-shuffle. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's pull 3 cards. I'm not going to extend this one. There's no need. There really isn't. I got everything here, but I'm going to pull you 3 cards from the universe because I'm going to do a very special pull for you because I hate this. I'm tired of this fucker coming up in my readings. These King of Wands, Burger Kings all over the place, and Fakey McFakerman, Queen of Wands. I'm tired of this fire energy. I'm tired of this ego energy showing up. Okay, I'm tired of it. So I'm going to pull here. I'm going to find out just very, very quickly, how does this person view you? Okay? How do they view, not how they feel about you, when they look at your picture, when they think about you. What is it? What's the energy? Okay? This will tell me, this will be a nice final message from the universe for you. I'm going to pull it from the witches, even though I got a few of the cards out of the deck. I'm going to pull it anyway. Oh, yeah. Victory, 6 of Wands, 5. That makes sense when you see what's crossing it. 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Yep, I knew it. See, that's part of, I'll explain in a second, but that's part of Steve's Tower here. This person thinks they can just, whatever went down here, that they feel guilty about, whatever it is, they're trying to keep it at bay, that ends them in 9 swords, pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning, but I think I got the strength, I don't need those 2 fish tattoos, and then Steve's Tower falls. Whatever it is that makes that happen, okay, that makes them finally come out of the hermit cave and realize that they can't just, it bothers them. That's in the energy, it bothers them. Whatever it is this right here. It's the Queen of Swords crossing the 5 of Pentacles. These are red, center, left, right. Okay? The bottom line is, one of the things that this energy represents, this guilt, or as I'm calling it, guilt, or whatever happened here, is that they blew this off. And now you might blow them off. Okay? You might cut them out. They left themselves in the cold, but they want to come out of the cold. But you might cut them out. And that's backed up by the 8 of Cups. This is your energy attached to this 8 of Cups. A lot of you might just wash your hands of the whole thing. My point is, if they're trying to push this away. They're trying to hermit this and say, I can just live with it. It's no big deal. I can live with it. They're trying to hermit this away, fooling themselves all along the way, because the underlying energy is they don't want you to get away. And proof of that is the 20 Pentacles, 10 Pentacles in how they feel about you, in how they feel in their emotions towards you. And the 10 Pentacles, that's the overall energy of the reading that's crossed by the Queen of Cups. Again, I reiterate, this person loves the fuck out of you. The real irony here is their logic. Their logic should be, if I'm afraid they're getting away and I feel this way, why don't I just go in and clear it up? And the problem is that King of Wands. The problem is ego here. All right? I don't have any cards of dark night of the soul or spiritual journey that this person's been on. I think if your person is divorcing someone or getting out of a relationship on their side, all right, and coming towards you, which a lot of your people are, it's clear from the energy here. They may need a cooling off period. They may need a period to kind of chill out. But if I were them, being a smarter than the average bear logic type, I might try to put a placeholder on you and at least get a hold of you and tell you how I felt. and say, hey, I just need some time. But the King of Wands can't do that. The King of Wands is all ego. So they need to get past this. But underneath it all is a fear that you're going to get away, and a sadness, a guilt, if you will, that there's nothing here, that there's no foundation. All right? And it's really ironic because you're not getting away. The only reason you're getting away is because of their behavior. They're the ones sweeping this under the carpet. They're the ones saying, well, I can live with it, you know. But they can't. Why? Because it bothers them big time. And proof of that is in this reading, all right? I don't know why I'm being compelled to do it, but I was compelled to look at the bottom of the Lightseer deck. It's what I had no idea what card was here. My intuition screamed before I say my outro to look at the bottom of the Lightseer deck. It's right there. It's the Knight of Swords. The universe wants you to know that they can't just sweep this under the carpet. They can't let this go. There's too much here. The Knight of Swords, again, it's somebody coming towards you. When they do come in, this Steve's Tower here, it's fast. Okay? That's sort of what that energy is saying. And they're going to have to be, because your energy is attached to this when I pull it here from the universe. And you're already on the move. A lot of you've taken my advice. You've just left the door open, and if they come in, fine, but you're going about your own business. You left a void for the universe to fill. It's fine. There's a lot of love here. And it looks like they are coming your way, and you can have a good laugh when they show up, because you know Steve's Tower fell. And they couldn't. They thought they could just get rid of it. I wouldn't call them on it. Someone with an ego, you know, just turn into a fight. No need to pick fights. Pisces don't do that. Pisces is better than that. You're two fish, not just one. Although one of you is one fish, but you'll always be two fish to me. It's fine. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. That's your read. Good luck, Pisces.